Let's understand the concept of an ideal current source and a practical current source in a simple way. First, what is an ideal current source? An ideal current source is an imaginary source. Engineers use it only for circuit analysis. It is a theoretical model, not a real device. An ideal current source always supplies a constant current. This current does not change with the load connected to it. No matter what circuit you connect, the source delivers the same current. The symbol of an ideal current source is a circle with an arrow inside. The arrow shows the direction of current flow. Now imagine we connect a load across an ideal current source. The current remains the same. Even if we short circuit the source, it still gives the same current. But when the load resistance changes, the voltage across the source changes according to Ohm's law. Why does this happen? Because the current is constant, but the resistance changes, so the voltage must change. This means the current stays constant, but the voltage adjusts itself. Therefore, an ideal current source provides constant current regardless of the voltage across it. If we draw its VI characteristic, we get a straight horizontal line. This line shows that current is constant while voltage can vary. Now let's talk about a practical current source. In real life, every current source has internal resistance. A practical current source is modeled as an ideal current source connected in parallel with a high internal resistance. This resistance is called shunt resistance. When we connect a load, the current divides between the internal resistance and the load. If we short circuit a practical current source, the short path has almost zero resistance, so nearly all the current flows through the short circuit. Very little or no current flows through the internal resistance. Now remove the short circuit and connect a load. If the load resistance increases, some current flows through the internal resistance and less current flows through the load. So the load current decreases. That is why a practical current source cannot maintain perfectly constant current when the load changes. Its VI characteristic is an inclined straight line. This shows that as voltage increases, load current slightly decreases. This behavior clearly separates a practical current source from an ideal one. Finally, let's discuss time-invariant and time-variant current sources. A time-invariant current source gives a current that does not change with time. The output current stays constant. A DC current source is a good example. Its magnitude remains the same over time. On the other hand, a time-variant current source changes with time. An AC source is a common example. Its magnitude and direction continuously change. And that's the basic understanding of ideal, practical, time-invariant and time-variant current sources.